Okay. Night did not go as planned. I am avenging Ben.
Warm up, Mike.
And ladies,
Ben, why is he saying this?
because due to the fact we were tied in predictions, but since we have agreed that we should have a no tie stipulation, we have agreed that whoever's guy got
pinned or
submitted, that would mean the other person would win. So if Finn Balor got pinned or submitted, I would lose, and if Roman Reigns got pinned or submitted, Ray would lose. Which means I am nothing if I'm not dignified in defeat. Your winner and new General Admission Wrestling Podcast Heavyweight Championship two-time champ, the Law, Ray Raymundo.
Ah, it's back where it belongs.
Yes, it's back where it belongs.
Do you want to specify what happens at the next pay-per-view?
So,
Wait. These are the last words you're going to hear from me because I get to take a month off.
So what happens
and what he's referring to is...
At Money in the Bank, the title will not be contested for. Instead, we will be debuting the brand new GAWP Money in the Bank briefcase.
What's up, Nova?
What's up, Nova? Whoever wins at Money in the Bank between me, Mike, and Matt the Daddy will walk out with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which they can cash in at any time.
Right.
So,
anytime we want for up to... Whenever we want.
A year. Until the next Great Balls of Fire.
Don't get me started on that. That fucking commercial pissed me off.
Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire! But seriously, let's just go through the card one by one and just get through it.
Let's start on the pre-show.
We got Kalisto versus Apollo Snooze. Not really a match we could have cared about, but it was good.
Decent.
Kalisto won.
Kalisto won. It was good.
It was a decent match. It was decent.
He did a good lucha.
He did a good lucha thing.
We opened the show.
Yeah, get the champ in the damn.
Gotta work on our blocking a little bit.
We opened the show with the Intercontinental Championship match. Dean Ambrose versus The Miz.
It was really good.
A lot of great false finishes.
A lot of great false finishes. Like, although my one issue with this match was the ending where the referee took a long-ass time to decide whether or not he was gonna disqualify Dean Ambrose.
Since when does a referee think about calling for a DQ? But you know what? It played into the fact Miz capitalized, skull-crushing finale.
But they kept mentioning, though, the Orton Christian match.
They did.
From 2011. Like, it was kind of...
In a weird bit of continuity.
They wanted to throw you off.
They wanted to throw you off. So,
but The Miz becomes a seven-time Intercontinental Champion.
And that's where it started.
And as we were leaving, he was cutting a promo on Renee Young, so that feud's going to continue.
Yeah. But Ken, why do we need to see that feud?
What's up, CTB?
CTB! He's making his FTW debut soon.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
Can't wait for that, buddy.
What was the second match?
The second match of the night.
Was it the mixed tag?
It was the mixed tag match between...
I took a shit during this.
You did. He did. This is not a lie. He did go take a shit.
I did take a shit.
This is not a lie.
But,
he just literally said, fuck it, I'm out. And what happened was, it was Alicia Fox and Noam Dar versus Sasha Banks and the man from Charm City, Rich Swann.
Which by the way, he got a
big-ass pop.
Which we thought usually the curse is you never win in your hometown.
You never win in your hometown.
But let's wait till tomorrow and see what happens.
He's going to lose tomorrow.
No, I'm talking about crowd reaction.
Oh, they're going to boo him.
Ooh.
But
don't put me out there, Vince. They're gonna boo me.
They're gonna boo. Where's the poof?
Where's the poof?
Where's the poof? Where's the poof? But
we have not drank, people.
We have not drank. But this match, it was okay. It killed time. Then
it was decent, right?
It was decent. Then we got the stick on a stick match.
A stick on a stick and getting commentated by a pro.
It sucked. Not because of the match itself, but the fact that...
The stipulation just made no sense. Why not just make this an Extreme Rules match?
They weren't given time.
It was Bayley and Alexa Bliss in a kendo stick on a pole match.
Is that like 5 minutes?
Fuck on a pole match.
5 minutes?
7 minutes.
Big E
max.
5.
I don't need 3 men, I need 5.
But, do you remember how the match ended?
No.
I think
If you're watching live, tell us what the finish was?
What's your finisher? The blissful something?
Oh, it was the DDT? I think it was the DDT.
Nothing with a kendo stick. Let's agree on that.
Yeah.
No Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, so
But all we know is Alexa Bliss retains.
which
Yeah.
good. Keep that belt off Bailey.
Which kept us-
poison on her.
When's it?
And apparently they were booing. They were booing at Bailey
Yeah.
when she was leaving. There was no like, yay, good job. It was like, fuck you.
Because they wanted the face to go.
Not even
They
that,
don't
but
enjoy a good heel. Like myself.
that Raw segment was horrible.
And then after that, we got to the real meat of this pay-per-view.
Would
got
you say contender for match of the night?
match of the night probably. Hardy's.
Until we got to the main event.
Okay, Jacob Soha says, "Oh, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy?"
Twisted Bliss.
Twisted Bliss. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Twisted
Thank you,
Bliss.
Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob. By the way, for anybody watching on YouTube after the fact, you can always watch these right after the pay-per-view on our Facebook page. So go to the General Admission Wrestling Podcast Facebook page, hit that like button, spell like here, right here, and you can go there and you can see these as soon as they come out before we edit them up and put them on YouTube.
Right.
But then we got
But,
Hardy's versus Cesaro.
Why do you keep calling them that?
It's an easy name. It's an easy name to remember.
But that's not their
Sheamus,
names, though.
fine, the real name is Sheamus and Cesaro. Do, 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 do.
This is gonna get copyright stricken now.
Do, 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 do. No, it's not.
Can you please explain to the people what the whole story of the match was?
The whole story of the match was that
Matt Hardy got out of the cage first. No, Jeff Hardy got out of the cage
Cage first, which is kind of a stupid move. And when you think about it, why would you
Now,
want to?
anyone remember that this is a repeated spot? Because years ago, Edge and Christian beat the Hardys. Same thing happened. Jeff got out first. Jeff gets back in. Edge and Christian win.
Yeah.
2001.
2001,
2001.
2002-ish, I
So
think.
repeated the booking.
What match? This was Hardy's versus Edge and Christian in a steel cage.
And same thing
Unforgiven,
happened.
2000.
And same thing happened.
2000.
2000, 2001?
I remember watching
And then
that
this is
Comment
what
below
broke
if
the
you know.
Hardys up.
Hardy's had a few cage matches against the
No, but that's the same feud that ended the Hardys. So do the Hardys be turned?
That was weird.
Well, whatever match it was
Okay.
replicating, the whole thing was
great.
Matt Hardy got out of the cage first, and then
No, Jeff got out.
Jeff got out of the cage first, and then
Matt was
Sheamus
left
and Cesaro proceeded to beat the ever-living shit out of your boy Matt Hardy.
Yeah, they did.
But
One could say they broke him.
but
They
Jeff did get back in the cage a little bit
did.
further, but
And then he did-
It led to a great finish.
spot. He did a sick Willow in the
Whisper in the wind.
Whisper in the Wind. I keep saying Willow in the Whisper. Whisper in the Wind. Off
Which
the
is
top
why
of
the character
cage,
came out
which
of
he
it. That
did
move.
10 years ago on Umaga on Raw. He did that.
Rest in
once.
peace, Umaga.
Rest in peace.
But the whole thing was Sheamus and Cesaro climbed over the top while the Hardys went to the door.
And it was this really suspenseful bit where the Hardys are trying to get through the door.
Jeff's feet got caught in the cage.
They did.
But Cesaro and Sheamus got in New York City, everybody.
New York City.
But
Perfect place for a video. Look at this. Look at this city.
Sheamus and Cesaro, their feet hit the floor first.
So
They
That super
win.
Celtic cross though was amazing.
that double Celtic cross was awesome.
But you know what? Sheamus and Cesaro win the tag titles again.
Yep.
And now there's a rematch. I think.
But now
Yeah.
will it be broken Hardys?
It all depends. My thing about that whole thing is that dude.
Yeah, DJ, the fuck, we don't know what's going on.
Nah.
By the
New
way,
York.
it's not legend
going on?
anymore. It's
At the ends.
It's the ends of New York.
The ends bar.
No, see what it
Hey,
was.
wait, hang on. Point it again. There's your title card.
No, you know what it is?
There's your title card.
the end
was
is
for
not. The
telling.
end is not.
It's foretelling because tonight was the end of his title reign.
What's up, Greg? How you doing?
Greg, what's up, buddy?
Greg, is this your first time joining the live? But so Sheamus and Cesaro win, and then we get to the Cruiserweight Championship.
Pause for just 1 second. We have a lot of people watching. If you have any thoughts about Extreme Rules, post them in the comments below. Tell us what you thought of the show. Out of 10, what would you give this show, and what was your favorite match of the night? Your rating and your favorite match of the night.
Cameron,
Salty Cameron watching.
but,
Cameron, I did it. Taking it to heel turn. Forgot to go.
heel turn is dead.
Gilter's dead. We had Sharon on the last episode, 2 episodes ago. We confirmed
I
that.
tried.
But let's get to the Austin Aries versus Neville for the Cruiserweight.
Which could be said it was match of the night as well, because that was a great match.
It was good. It was good.
And I was really surprised by the finish. I was expecting
What surprised you about it?
that Austin Aries lost.
Is it surprising?
He's a three-time loser.
He is a 3-time loser.
Remember when I said on the show this week, put him in the heavyweight division.
And there's our
Because you know
match.
why?
What did you think?
'Cause you know why?
Greg asked, "What did you think of the Bailey squash?"
And there's our
Bailey,
match.
Bailey
It
on
was
the
a
main.
squash?
It was a squash.
Squash?
It was a
Okay.
squash.
I didn't even realize it was
Time for us
squash.
Really neither.
But give us a few seconds while we get in the car.
We're taking this on the road. Don't mind us for doing a video. This is our
This is the law's uncle.
This is the law's uncle. The law won the championship. The law won the
Cheeky bastard.
cheeky best. Hashtag cheeky bastard in the comments.
Oh, you got your
Hashtag
belt?
cheeky
I want it
bastard.
back.
Oh, you got it?
First person to hashtag.
What's up,
cheeky-
Harvey? Harvey's a good friend of mine. I graduated high school with him. He's starting to get into wrestling now.
Special shout out to Harvey
Q.
Q.
Harvey Q. But what I liked about the ending was you saw Aries' face.
Yeah.
After he lost, he smiled.
What was that about?
Either he has a plan or he just given up.
He's
He's just giving up in life.
If they're giving him like some weird psycho gimmick, that'd be weird.
Well, we know it's from
We going
Psycho
first.
that broke your heart, so we don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
send you the address now.
Smiley, you fucking dead to me. Smiley, you fucking dead to me.
But then we get to the main event.
Oh my!
The whole-
Well, by the way, we got to like Austin Aries lost. Like he got submitted
There you
to
go.
Neville. So Neville's reign
I actually like the way he did it because he hit the red arrow
on his back.
because he had the Cesaro tape on his shoulder.
Yep.
So
The
that's
kind of
what
tape
happened.
has a name.
Hashtag cheeky bastard.
Hashtag cheeky
We
bastard.
got a hashtag cheeky bastard.
Isn't it kinetic chair? It's something like that.
Yeah, hold the-
Some kind of tape. Yeah. The champion. True champion. I won that belt.
But,
So and now
Told
we
you I was
finally
gonna
get
win
to
the belts.
the main event of
the whole
season.
reason for this pay-per-view.
It was a fatal five-way #1 contenders match between Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Seth Rollins.
Where was Rollins in this match? He took a breather all night. Half of the match, he wasn't even there.
I think when you're booking a fatal five-way, you have to do it like that. Somebody has to take a breather,
But not Seth. Not Seth.
I was fine with it. But as far as the match goes, it was a good main event.
The main start to the night, hashtag Avenging Ben can't use a fucking seatbelt.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the fucking
My cuz
seatbelt
said
apart.
Raymond looks like he belongs in the Addams family with that suit.
Even in victory, you can't win.
But
Andrew Romano, be careful driving. We're not the ones driving. We have a driver here. He's doing
My
it.
uncle.
Uncle of the law. Hashtag Uncle of the law.
too many hashtags.
Ay, Dios, too many
Because we're
hashtags.
whores.
Hashtag. Fuck hashtags.
Hashtag fuck hashtags.
But
Oh,
what'd you think of the main event?
Main event was good. I thought it was a little slow to start.
Was it better than the Backlash main event of Mahal and Orton?
Honestly, can I tell you the truth here? I think I liked that one a little bit more because that ending just came out. Well, let's be fair.
But I'm
That
talking about like the match itself.
match itself, that was a very technical, back and forth kind of match, like very old
This
school.
was more of a spot match.
This was more of a
Right.
spot fest clusterfuck, and I love me some spot fest clusterfucks.
Right.
But the thing about
We just love clusterfucks in general because our show is basically
one big clusterfuck. Hell, our second to last, or the episode before the
We're
most recent one was
Clusterfuck 2,
called
right?
Clusterfuck 2 Electric Boogaloo. You can go listen to that one. We had Jaron from Small Afro Games on the show.
All right. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel.
Subscribe to us.
He has good content. Make
Great
sure you
content.
subscribe to
He did
ours.
he edited himself into of the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark's entrance video. It is the funniest shit.
But,
Go to Small Afro Games on YouTube. It is the funniest goddamn thing.
But let's get to the finishing sequence of the match. Everybody started to hit the finish, and then we thought Finn Balor was actually going to pin Roman Reigns.
Which that would have mean
You lost. But then another Samoan came to the rescue.
We had just a thought that Finn Balor was going to win, and I was so happy. And then Samoa Joe came right out of nowhere, cinched on the coquina clutch, and tapped out and submitted Finn Balor, which means at Great Balls of Fire, at Great Balls of Fuck Off. Hang on. I know you're against the hashtag thing tonight, but hashtag Great Balls of Fuck Off.
Great Balls of
And
Fire.
they're using the song.
They're using the song. The whole theme of Great Balls of Fire is 50s diner. Like 50s drive-in. That is so weird.
Wait, so Deuce and Domino reunion?
Shut
Oh,
up.
fuck.
Shut up.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba.
Shut up. You don't want to give them an idea.
Listen to me, WWE. Welcome.
Oh my god,
Because
wait a minute.
WWE has been listening to our show. Look what they've been doing.
Oh, the DJ's on. He says, Great Balls of Fire is going to be the greatest pay-per-view ever, no matter what, how bad the name is. Oh, fuck off.
It probably will.
You're fired.
It probably will.
You're fired.
You're fired. But,
And you're
yeah,
fired too.
which
You're
means,
still
at Great Balls of Fire, it's going to be Samoa Joe
versus
Brock Lesnar. So, what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar facing Samoa Joe? Did you expect Finn? Did you expect Roman? Which are both likely choices. Did anybody actually...
Was anybody surprised?
Was anybody surprised that Samoa Joe was going to win?
But this is also a question. How many people became rich tonight?
A lot of people. A lot of people.
How many people walking home rich tonight?
Because that was the
You know those
thing.
people that bet on Finn Balor? They're probably screaming their head off right now.
So like Ben?
Zoom in on my face, zoom in on my face. All around me are familiar faces.
Oh God.
What an odd place.
But
I
I was telling you guys this like as a joke. But what if they change it tomorrow? What if Finn faces Samoa Joe tomorrow and takes his shot?
I don't think they would wimp out on that.
I don't know.
Rollins
I have a weird feeling they're not going to.
I'm still champion though.
Fuck it.
I'm
the creator of the show. If he loses that shot, goes back to Ben. Hooray!
See, this is a different thing though. The law was told he gets a month off, so no. Oh, and this is a word to our friend Tommy Salami though. I'm gonna hold it more than 3 minutes.
Oh!
I get to hold it for a month.
Shots fired. That's a little shout out to Tommy Slamic Grim Story.
Congrats,
Shout out to Jay Evans too.
Shout out.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congratulations, Jay Evans. We should have him on our show. And stay tuned.
Ooh.
And let me see if we have a question in the bottom here.
Or a thought.
Or a thought. This is from Will.
I was surprised.
This is from Will P. JNR or Junior.
I'm trying to read.
Will P. Junior. I want to say his
Can
name
you
first.
read
Let me read the question.
Simpletons?
I was surprised. Didn't expect Joe to win. Finn was a more likely pick, but WWE just had to surprise us. I think I'm sick of surprises. I'm sick of it.
No, it's the ratings.
The modern day
It's the ratings.
Maharaja.
Have you seen the ratings for these?
That's how you know they're gonna start doing weird
the
stuff.
ratings. The last Raw had the second lowest rating of all time.
Wait, Mike. What
not
if
just
you're right?
this year, all time.
Mike, what if you're right, and tomorrow we just see Xena come back? Xena
on Raw?
versus Joe.
Raw?
You never know.
Cena's advertised for SmackDown now.
Yeah, he's on.
Is
SmackDown.
it?
He didn't get
They can always change
you
it
know
up.
What? It's the WWE.
They'll bullshit.
I don't put it past them to do this, but
Xena versus Joe, winner faces Brock.
Rollins was favored to win.
Do-do-do-do.
Was Rollins really favored to win?
Nah.
In a lot of people's eyes, I guess because he beat Triple H. He
That's my
had that
thinking. My
momentum.
thinking is he already beat Triple H.
Yeah, but he had the
didn't
momentum
need him.
though. Out of all those guys,
didn't need
he
him.
was the only one that had won a match before this.
They had a hit.
Right.
So it's
They
like,
had a AJ Papalardo makes a funny statement. They had a Hindu broadcast there tonight.
We saw them. We
saw that.
couldn't hear them in the place.
we didn't
Goodness
even
gracious,
get regular
great balls
commentary.
of fuck off.
Hey, I went, good. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will. Oh, what a thrill. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fuck off.
Cena more likely to come to, yeah, he is. He's
4th of July.
Yeah,
But
America.
we don't put it past
America.
WWE to move him over to Raw.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out to Mega
I
Muscle.
think it's on a Thursday this year.
It's 4th of July on Thursday.
So probably
Wait, so SmackDown on Thursday night?
No, I'm just saying that's
No, but most likely that's what they're
They'll
doing.
do a network special. All will be.
all will be DJ. Okay, I'll agree with
on
the
that
DJ
one.
on that
All
one.
will be
All will
revealed-
be
revealed
revealed
soon.
real soon.
So that's pretty much all of the card. Now we'll just relegate this time to taking some random
No, they
questions.
expect is Joe to win. That's true. I'm trying. I'm just like making sure I didn't miss anything.
That's just, you just switched a video.
What he's
Great
doing.
hashtag great balls of fuck off again.
Any more thoughts? What'd you think of the tag match?
What do you think of the tag match? We never got
Cruiserweight
that.
match.
Cruiserweight match.
Wait, plug our shirts.
Oh yeah.
Buy our shirts.
We have shirts now.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
See, the champion thinks I want to make money.
TeePublic.com/GAWP.
You can go and get yourself a King of Milk style T-shirt and tribute to this guy, and a Vengeance frickin' Ben T-shirt inspired by this son of a bitch right here, and you can go get yourself a T-shirt based off of the new General Admission Wrestling Podcast Heavyweight Champion, the effing Law, Ray Mundo.
Oh, I know that guy.
You do. Actually, it's funny. Your shirt looks a lot like the Southpaw Regional Wrestling shirt. It's weird.
Wait, speaking of that, thank you all for voting. Most liked
Shut
shirt
up.
was
Shut
mine.
up. That vote was rigged. That vote was more rigged than the recent U.S. election, and you fucking know it. You trumped that shit. You had a Putin.
Wait, did I have a Putin or did I have a pan?
My political views are not.
Oi.
Those are shit,
And we're
asshole.
back. And we're back.
Yay.
All right.
Let us know if you actually saw that.
Yes, you actually
Ozzy,
saw
Ozzy,
that. We were just doing a whole song and dance sequence.
You want to do it again?
Hang on.
Ozzy, oi, Ozzy, oi.
No
But,
disrespect. Wait a second. Oh, God,
Oh,
we're horrible people.
If you got cash in your cup, go raise
No.
it up. Go raise it up. Go
No, you
raise
said
it
not
up.
to sing anymore.
If you
Remember
had
that.
too much, go
He
throw
said-
it up.
Oh, God. Wait, no.
Little shout out to Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn.
Which match stood out for you?
For me personally, the tag team match. The tag team match was fucking good. If you watch one match from this show,
Tag match.
watch the tag match.
Or the cruiserweight match.
Do you
To
think
me,
the
that was
cage
match.
stipulation helped?
Yes, for once in a while, the steel cage was there was a steel cage match that was actually entertaining. You want to know my controversial opinion? His is he hates Dean Ambrose. My controversial opinion is I hate steel cage matches.
I don't like them either.
I hate steel. I love Hell in a Cell.
I hate the fact when they say it's supposed to keep people out.
No, I'll take this for a second. Like, I love Hell in a Cell because they're actually really good.
Right.
But think about it, like fucking steel cage matches, they're always just like 1-2 men enter and like no one can interfere. What fucking happens? Everybody and their fucking mother interferes in a steel cage match.
We could have interfered in that match.
We could have interfered.
Would have just gone right through the door of the Hardys.
Just a whole bunch of weirdness.
Mike, what do you think? What was your match of the night?
Really? Honestly, I think the main event, really. Because the main event, the reason it stood out for me was it told the future of where they're going with Raw.
So would you say actually that you're more interested to watch Raw tomorrow night than you've been in a while?
I need to see what they do.
Yeah.
I really need to see how they
Oh
finish
shit,
this up.
4IZ is in the chat!
Hey, I love you.
We
I
love
like him.
you!
He actually wants to buy my shirt.
You actually want to buy a Ray Mundo
I don't
shirt?
love you anymore.
We don't love you anymore. You're never allowed back on the show. Never, ever.
Can you let's
He's
say it
not
on three.
simpleton.
1, 2, 3. You're dead to me.
Dead to us. Nah, but 4IZ, we
love
fucking
you.
love you, and it was great to have you on. If you guys haven't seen it, go download the newest episode 34 of the General Admission Wrestling Podcast, available on iTunes, Stitch Radio, Podtastic, and TuneIn Radio right now, episode 34, which is titled, how does that title go again? Adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes. You can go find that episode, and has a special run-in cameo and extended appearance by former loser belt loser and GTS hardcore champion 4IZ, the ultimate and least cringy referee on Grimm's Toy Show.
Grim.
Now listen completely, because you'll hear my voice in the end of the video, where I give you a spoiler that I would become the new GT. I'm not that. Wait, no. This is a little thing though. To any one of those GTS wrestlers, come challenge a real champion.
Whoa! Shots fired.
It was a good team, Joe.
It was good. Oh, he's on Team Joe.
Oh.
He's like Garland Hogan says. What's up, Garland? He says he's a part of Team Joe. So.
Wait, which
you
Joe?
know- you know it's-
the actual Samoan or a Samoan named Joe?
Oh,
They're both the same.
they're both fucking. Okay.
Wait, you know what's funny? I picked Roman, but a Samoan named Joe still. I should have just said Joe.
Well, you wanted a Samoan named Joe.
And I got it.
But
Got it. Get it.
I just thought of this. What if Braun wasn't hurt? What if Braun wasn't hurt? Would they have done Braun and Brock?
I keep hearing these rumors that Braun Strowman is not as hurt as he is in storyline, and so they're just saving to bring him back for SummerSlam, where the match they want to do is Strowman versus Brock versus Roman. That's the match they want to do. Or just Strowman and Brock. Garland says, I think Joe can beat the Beast. We'll see. We will certainly see.
Hey, Mahal beat Randy Orton.
Mahal beat Randy Orton 2017. Anything can fucking happen. So tell you what, guys, I think we finally exhausted everything. So let's get into the final conclusion. Big question. Was this a good show? Yes.
I give it I'll give it a 6.5.
I give it higher than that. I'm going to give this an 8.
I'll only give it a 6.5 because of I could care less about the mixed tag. I could give a shit about the kickoff, and then the women's title match was not.
No, that's fair. I'm going to get lower just a bit. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think a 7.5 is fair for Extreme Rules. And Ray, out of 10, what would you give WWE Extreme Rules 2017?
I'll say just because I won the championship, I'll give it the perfect 10.
10. Asshole. And finally, guys, thank you once again for tuning in for another GAWP post-WWE pay-per-view live stream. We'll be back for Money in the Bank in 2 weeks. And don't forget to follow us on the Facebook page at The General Admission Wrestling Podcast, on that lovely Twitter at The GAWP Show. And Mike, where can they find all the old episodes?
On iTunes, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, and Podtastic.
Don't forget the YouTube.
And don't forget our new YouTube.
That's where this video's going.
This video is going to be up on the YouTube later tonight. Trust us, guys. You can find us at The General Admission Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. And you may have seen a little clip floating around on Facebook and social media. It's of SpongeBob singing Aleister Black's theme.
Which is the most popular video
we've ever done. And that came from our own DJ Love You Long Time. So thank you, sir, for editing that together. It's gotten us a lot of new members. And so, and finally, as Ray pointed out earlier, we have a lot of new shirts on our tpublic.com store. We have a Ray Mundo t-shirt, a Whole Milk Mike t-shirt, an Avenging Ben t-shirt, and 2 Matt the Daddy shirts. If you buy a Matt the Daddy t-shirt, we will not only put your picture on the next live stream, we will put you on the episode for 5 minutes to explain why you bought the shirt. Because we need to hear your thought process.
We need to hear.
See, now buy what a champion wears and buy my shirt, and you will not be a simpleton, and you will follow the law.
And so, guys, with that, I think it is finally time to bring this to a close. So thank you guys for watching. Go check out Extreme Rules on the WWE Network if you haven't seen it yet. Go follow us on all that social media. I'm Avenging Ben.
I'm Whole Milk Mike, and this is your current reigning
GAWP World Champion Ray Mundo telling you good night.
And this is Mike telling you, join.
And we're out.